guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kiki and let's jump into today's projects. For our first quick and easy DIY, we're gonna need some feathers, and I got these ones from some pics I had from Walmart. We are gonna use a frame. I'm using that one for an old sign I made last year, and we are gonna use poster board. I have a piece over here, a pencil, and our hot glue gun. Now let's get started. We're gonna take off the back of the frame, just like that. We're gonna remove everything, and we are gonna remove that. And now, I'm gonna add my glass back to my frame, put it to the side, and measure the back of the frame, that cardboard back, on my poster board. I'm gonna cut that with my scissors, and then I'm gonna place it by gluing it to the back of my frame. If you like what you see here, Modern Farmhouse, Boho Decor, couple of silly jokes, that's what I do here, so subscribe. Now I'm adding some hot glue to that cardboard piece, and I'm adding my poster board so I can start gluing my feathers. So for my feathers, yes, feathers, I got too excited. And I'm gonna start gluing my feathers. But first I have to cut them to size, and for that I'm just measuring them. What's going on with my tongue today? Measuring them with my back, and then I'm gonna cut the excess and just cut my feather bottom like a feather, you know. I'm giving it the look of a feather. And after that we make a feather look like a feather, we're gonna hot glue them to our poster board. And we're gonna hot glue all of them, and I'm gluing more than the inspiration piece. The inspiration piece had only 2, but my frame is wider, so I'm gonna add 5 in total. 2 big ones and 3 smaller ones. And I'm gonna glue them like that, really nicely. And after I glue all of them, and I'm gluing only the bottom of the feather, and after I glue all of them, I'm gonna return that frame to that back of the frame to the frame. So we hot glue them like that, and I made that pattern of the shorter and taller feather. And now we're gonna take that, and we're gonna take our frame with the glass, and we're just gonna place the back on our frame. Close it really nicely. We can glue it if you want. And we're gonna close it really nicely like that. Close the tabs. I'm having a little bit of struggle over here with the tabs. It's so hard sometimes to get them back where they belong. And close it. After you close all of your tabs, you're gonna flip it over, and you will have a beautiful piece. Here is mine versus the one at Joann's, mine free, and theirs was 24 bucks. This is part of the Look for Less challenge hosted by Yami from the Latina Next Door and Yelena from BlondieNextDoor. In the description box down below, you're gonna find the link for the playlist and also to both of their channels. Go to the playlist, you will find lots of inspiration and lots of dupes for high-end stores. And also go and check them out because you will love their channels. For our second project, we're gonna make a pumpkin out of a hanger. I know it's really odd, but if you don't have this type of pumpkin that comes on the dollar store with tinsel or some feathery stuffy, we are gonna take that hanger and we're gonna start bending it so it gets like a circular shape, and then we're gonna bend the bottom like making a U out of it, and we're gonna do that. And after that, we're gonna add some burlap on top. Because I have the piece for that, I'm just taking the top out of my circular shape. So I just took that and cut that, and I'm removing the leaf that it had and the raffia bow. Yeah, I forgot the name for that. And now I'm just cutting the metal part that it's the stem on this pumpkin. and that was a struggle. So the struggle is real on this one because it has two pieces of metal, as you can see there, and my pliers won't cut them, and I'm not in the mood to cut a finger again. So I just cut one side and cut the center and remove that piece. Now I'm gonna use some wire to attach the top of the hanger to that metal piece, but first I'm adding some hot glue and flipping that part that we have extra from the burlap, and then I'm gonna glue my piece and add some wire and twist that wire around it so we can get really nice cute stem like the one in Home Depot. And we're gonna continue adding wire and hot glue until we finish. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that handle and just flip it a little bit, and now we're gonna paint our pumpkin. And for that I'm using pumpkin color from Waverly, and we're gonna completely paint the part that is kind of cream color, the lighter parts, because I want to leave all of that shading I did. And you're gonna find in the description box below the video for when I made this pumpkin and how I painted it and did everything to it. So we're gonna cover all the lighter parts like the cream parts, and we're just blending it to the sides a little bit, and we're gonna continue painting all of our pumpkin from the center to the sides. And we paint it completely. We cover all of those lighter spots, and after we do that we're gonna let it dry really nicely, because if not we're gonna get lots of paint on our fingers. We let it dry completely, and we will come back to attaching our twine. And now I'm just flipping my handle a little bit more and just twisting it so it looks like the one in Home Depot. Now we're gonna take our hot glue gun and our twine, and we're gonna start adding the twine to the border of our pumpkin. For that, just you add a line of hot glue, you add your twine like that, and go around all the sides of your pumpkin. If you're doing the one with the hanger, you're gonna do the exact same thing, but only you're just gonna follow your guideline from the hanger. After we finish adding that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap that same twine around our hanger piece, a stem. It's now a stem, so around our stem because now it turned from a hanger to a stem. So we're gonna wrap that around our stem, and we're gonna cover our stem completely using our twine. So you keep wrapping it, go to the front and then go back like that. And when you finish with that, just going 2 times around the hanger stem. I forgot it's a stem. And we're gonna add some hot glue to the back and glue it, and that's it. Now we're gonna move on to those lines, and we're gonna start adding our twine to those lines so we can make the pumpkin look like a pumpkin. So we add hot glue, we add our twine, and we're making the pumpkin look like a pumpkin. Yeah, I know, that's weird. But she will look like a pumpkin. After we finish with that, you can add the same decor that the Home Depot one had. And those are a couple of leaves in the bottom with a couple of berries. But I'm gonna go with the same decor that I had in the top, so it looks cuter because the shape had that over there, and now I have some glue, and that's it. Here is my version versus the one at Home Depot. Mine was for free and they had theirs for 30 bucks. And this is how it turned out. Both of my pieces. Over here we have the pumpkins. The pumpkin. It's just one. And this was a free DIY, and I'm so happy about it because it looks beautiful. And over here we have the feathers. And that one was also a free DIY, so I'm super happy about today's projects. And this is how they're looking. In the description box down below, I'm going to leave you the link for the playlist. And also to both of our challenge hosts. I just want to take this opportunity to thank them for bringing us this awesome challenge. I love how my pieces turned out. And if you like modern farmhouse, Boho decor, a couple of silly jokes, and seasonal decor, subscribe because that's what I do here. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching these type of videos. Take care. Bye-bye.